Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You're welcome back to the next lesson in our lesson 2 of this great journey we are embarking on. So where we are looking at Harakat, the Arabic vowels. Arabic, I said Harakat means what? The Arabic vowels. That's what harakat means. Arabic vowels. So don't forget, in our last lesson we started part 1, which is Harakatul Fataha, the first vowel, which is vowel A, which is Fataha. We looked at it. So today we are going to be looking at the exercises. So the author of the book I said we are going to be using. So I've brought out a lot of exercises that are going to help us, and we are not going to leave anyone untouched. I'm going to make sure we visit each of the exercises one after the other, so that we can become an expert in the use of this vowel, Fataha. So we are going to this exercise 1. So if you have the book with you or the PDF, you can just go straight to page 8. Page 8, this is how to write 8 in Arabic. So you see any page that they do a sign like this, so it's 8. But in the PDF, I'll be sharing with you if it's mine you are looking at. So it's going to be because the scanning started from the cover page and everything. So it's going to be, if it is the PDF number, which is in English, it's going to be page 10. But the book itself is actually page 8. This is the page I'm talking of. Page 8. Can we see it? Page 8. So this is the exercises we are going to be going through, inshallah, as our exercise 1. So this is going to be our exercise number 1. So the first one that Malam has brought, the author of this book. So he brought Hamza Fatah. I'm going to be using a systematic approach. Then it puts Mim, Fatah, and it puts Ra, Fatah. But if you look at the way the author writes it, he writes it trying to equally teach us how to join the Arabic alphabet. So Arabic alphabet is quite different from English. That if you want to write boy, you just write B-O-Y. But in Arabic, you are going to be linking them, except for some, if you want to write cursive in English language, that they will be joining as if. So Arabic is actually being joined, the letters are joined that way, except for some letters that are exceptional, you don't join them. So you can join a letter to them, but you don't join them to a letter. But as we progress, we are going to be seeing that. So this is the first one. So and let's read. This one is Hamza Fataha A, Mim Fataha Ma, Ra Fataha Ra. It now become A Ma Ra, Amara. Say it after me. A Ma Ra, Amara. So what Madam is doing is like, we want to teach us how to add them together. So if you want to add this Amara together, so Hamza or Alif, you don't join it to the letter, but Mim can be joined. This Mim that you see that is going like this, instead of bringing it down, you will now claim this bottom and link it with this Ra. So that's how to join it. So instead of bringing it down, I'll just extend it to the Ra and put it like this. So Alif Fataha Hamza Fataha Mim Fataha Ma is Ama, Ra amara. So amara.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح
لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا الله.
اللهم رب هذه دعوة والصلاة القائمة محمد رسول فريد ربكم مقام معلوم الذي وعدته. So, respected students, sorry, we have to wait for the azan and respond, just like the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam teaches us to do. So, let's continue. So, that is the first one that Madam brought. The next one is Madam brought is supposed to be seen, but because he has already taught in this book, Roof, which I decided to skip that one for some reason. I don't want us to get for the lesson to look complicated for us. That's why I tactically jumped that one. But in the course of my lesson, I will be teaching you how they come to joining them. Then by the time we now treat that lesson, we go back to that lesson, it will now be very, very easy for you to understand. So the next one is what? Or let me take it row by row, like Madam, like the author did. So I'm going to take this row down, the first row down. So the next one is what? Known. Is known. Then plus ba. Then plus that. So now if you want to join known to ba, instead of completing the known like this, you have to clean this place and leave it for it to be able to join. Then the ba that is coming will now attach to it. It will also leave this place for it to join then. So it will now become what? Nun, ba, and what? Dal. So don't forget, Nun Fataha is na. Ba Fataha is ba. Now ba. That becomes what? Now ba, if you have to add the two sounds. Zal Fataha is what? Tha. So if you have to add the three sounds, now ba, tha. Nabaza. So the next one is what? The author brought what? Tha. But he has already written it as if he wants to join it. Then the next araf, you can see it has dots below. Is ba. Then plus the next one after that ba is ta. So now if you want to join them, this ta, you do like this. You will not put it up because you want to join it to another letter. So you put its three dots. Then ba will now come, you join it with ba. So ba you put is one dot down, you will equally not raise it up because you still have another letter to join. And maybe that's all, you complete the bar. So ta, you now join ta this time around, you complete it because there is no any letter to join ta with. So you put is two dots. So if you now look, ta fataha is ta, ba fataha is what? Ba. That is ta ba. Ta fataha is what? Ta. Fa ba ta. Fa ba ta. So this one, fa ba ta. I hope we are getting it. So the next one is what? Okay, it's G. But look how it's written. That is how it used to be written whenever they want to join it with another letter. So plus what? Plus lam. Then plus sin. They want to join lam with sin. So it will now become, you see this your gene that you are about to write or you read it, you will now claim this side because you want to join it. You will now extend it like this and join it with the lamb. Then your lamb, you will not draw it up, you now bring sin into it. So your gene has dots down, you put the dots. So if you look at this now, it's jim fataha ja, lam fataha la, ja la, sin fataha sa, ja la sa, ja la sa. Ja la sa equals to ja la sa. Ja la sa means to sit. All these, they are verbs and they have meaning. So you can see gradually you started reading the Arabic alphabet. So the next one below that jalasa is the first haraf is what? Ta. So ta plus the next haraf is ha. So it's actually ha. But if you are not careful, you will not know because you have not learned when all these letters are being joined. How did they know? You will see it now practically by the time I teach you how to add them. Then plus nun. So and they all have fatah. Don't forget we are doing exercise on fatah. That's the first vowel which has the sound ah. So equally, if you look at this lesson very well, it's as if we are tactically learning how to position of letters, how they become, how the shape become when they are in certain position, which we are still going to come and look at that as a topic. So by the time we get there, we just move fast. So now this thought, if you want to join thought, you write your thought and now put a line like this. That means it's ready for linkage with another letter. Which letter is that? Which is ha. But because this ha, you want to equally join it, you now complete it, you now bring it this way. Then you now join it with what? No. Let me write it beautifully. So if you look at the pronunciation of this one, ta fataha ta, ha fataha ha, ta ha, nun fataha na, ta ha na. So this is what? Ta ha na. So this exercise, we will not complete it. We will learn as much as possible. Then I'll give you anyone we didn't complete on this page because we will not revisit this page. I will give you as an assignment to go and equally practice it yourself. But in our next lesson, I will quickly do correction on it for those that do not get it very well. So that is for that. So the next one is what? It has nun, a nun, plus a sin, then plus what? a kha. So if you want to join this now, look at tell me how to do it. So you write your noun, but you will not complete it. Just put the dot. Then you now bring the sin. Sin equally, you will not do the big one, you just do it small because you want to join it. Is that understood? Instead of doing that big one down, you just bring it small so that it will be joined. Because if it goes down, will it come down to join the next alphabet? No, you just extend it like this. So now an ha is now there. If this ha, if there is another letter after it, so you would have do it like this and put the dot here. Maybe there's another letter, maybe like lam or things like that. But because it is the last letter, so you will complete it. So all those alphabets that you change or you will not complete them and cut some parts off to link, whenever they are in the last position of a word, you are going to complete them. Hence, this ha, you are going to complete it. So if you now look at it, it has fata'ah, fata'ah, fata'ah. Nun fata'ah is what? Na. Sin fata'ah is what? Sa. Ha fata'ah is what? Ha. Which is what? Na sa ha. Say it after me. Na sa ha. So na sa ha. This is na sa ha. Na sa ha. Okay. The next haraf is what? That comes first, zal comes first, then plus what? And ha. Then plus what? A ba. And they all have fata'ah, fata'ah. So if you want to join them, so that is one of the letters you don't join with another. You don't join it. Take note of that. So it will just stand on its own. So ha, you join ha. Ha is part of the letter you join. You just join it with ba. So it now becomes what? Zal fata'ah, za. Ha fata'ah, ha. Za ha. Ba fata'ah, ba. Zahaba. Zahaba. So the next haraf is what? Ra. Is the one that starts with ra behind, below Zahaba. So that's the next kalima. So ra plus kaf. Actually, that kaf that you are seeing that the author wrote that way is how kaf is written when it's in the middle of a word. So I'm going to write it in its actual shape when it's standing alone. So before I now kaf, then plus what? Plus ayn. Ayn. So ra fata'ah, kaf fata'ah, ayn fata'ah. So whenever ra is equally part of the letters that stand alone, you don't join ra with an alphabet. So you just put it ra. So kaf, whenever kaf you want to join kaf with another alphabet, you have to change it to this format. Is that understood? Then ayn, you just join it with ayn. So whenever ayn is at the end of the letter, this is how it's written. You can't come and write it this way. You can't write it this way. you cannot equally write it this way. Is that understood? So this is how they write it. You have to know that. So if you pronounce ra fata'ah, ra, kaf fata'ah, ka, ayn fata'ah, a, raka'a. So this is raka'a. Is that understood? So we have finished that row. let's go, let's pick the next row. The next row. Okay, so the next row we have a sin plus an alif hamza, then plus a lam. So if you now want to join them, it now become what? Sin, like this. Whenever you want to join C, the bigger part, you just extend it forward. You don't have to bring it down again. So then join it with the alif. Then alif cannot be joined with another letter. You can join all these letters. You can join a letter with ra, just like we did here. But ra cannot be joined with another letter. If this word is to continue, you start the remaining from this place. But ra can be joined with, you can join a letter to ra, but you can't join ra to a letter. The same thing with za. Many of those, all the letters that you will not join with another letter can be joined with them. So alif, you can see we join sin with alif, but we can't join alif with another letter. Hence, this lam will stand alone. So this sin fataha sa. Hamza fataha a, sa a, lam fataha la, sa a la, sa a la. This is how to write sa a la. Is that understood? Okay, the next one is tha. Is what? We have tha, kof, and ba. Tha plus kof plus ba. So if you look at it, if you want to join it, this is how to join star. We have done that several times. You put your 3 dots, you don't complete. Cough, if you want to join cough with it, you just do like this. If you want to join bar with cough, you just do like this. So it now become what? Sa fataha sa, ko fataha ko, sa ko, ba fataha ba, sa ko ba. So Sakoba. So the next one has to do with Sa-ro-da. Sa-ro and da. Sa plus ro plus da. So if you look at it, if you want to join, you can join sa and ro, but you can't join ro to another letter. Even if it is dal here too, you can join fa to da, but you can't join dal with another letter. So take note of those letters. So this fa, ro, and da. So sa fataha fa, ro fataha ro, sa ro, da fataha da, sa ro da, sa ro da. Okay, so the next one is sin, jim, and da. Sin plus jim plus da. So they all have fataha. So if you want to join sin with jim, instead of you to complete it down, you will not do that. You just extend it forward and put its dots there. Then da. So, sin fataha sa, jim fataha ja, sa ja, dal fataha da, sa ja da, sa ja da, sa ja da. This is how to write sajada. Is that understood? Because over time, as we progress, we have done more exercises. I may just do a brief test for you. I'll just call. By that time, I will not expect you to be breaking it down. I will expect you to join it. So, but it's gradually. Don't worry, we are not rushing. So, the next one is mim, sa, and ha. Mim, sa, and ha. So, it is mim, sa, plus ha. Have we? So if you want to join that, you are going to have what? Your mim, sin, and ha. Because ha, this time around, is the last letter in this word. That's why we are completing it. If it is at the middle, we have to cut it off to join. Hope you understand that. So this one is mim fataha ma, sin fataha sa, ma sa, ha fataha ha, ma sa ha. So this is how to write ma sa ha in Arabic. Ma sa ha means to rub, just like al-masih, ma sa ha. So all these ones are verbs that have meaning, but it's a gradual process, don't worry. So the next kalima that the author has bring is kalima consisting of another 3 huruf, 3 alphabets, which is da, fa, and nun. Da, fa, and nun. So if you look at that one, if you want to join them, you have already said da, you don't join it with any alphabet. But fa, you join it with nun. So da fataha, da, fa fataha, fa, da fa, nun fataha, na, da fa na. So da fa na. This is how to write da fa na. So the next one is a kalima, a word that consists of another 3 letters, which is lam, zal, and ain. Lam, zal, and ain. Lam, zal, and what? Ain. So lam can be joined with za, da, with zal, right? Za. Lam can be joined with zal. But zal, you don't join zal with any other letter. Hence, the ain will stand on its own. You can see the ain takes its real shape. But if adibin is a letter, the letter that comes before this ain is a letter that you can join. This is how the ain will take shape. But because zal is a letter that does not allow linkage, so the ain will retain its actual shape when standing alone. So we are going to have lam fataha la, da fataha da, la da, ain fataha a, la za a. This is how to write la za a in Arabic. La za a. So the last but not the least on this column is a kalima, a word that consists of another 3 letters, which is Qaf, Ra, and Hamza. Qaf, Ra, and what? Hamza. So, Qaf fataha, Qa, Ra fataha, Ra, Qara. Hamza fataha, A, Qara. So if you want to write Qara, it's going to be Qaf, Ra, and Ra is a letter that does not allow linkage. You don't link it with another letter, so therefore the Hamza will retain shape. So this is Qara'a. This is how to write Qara'a. So I think, I don't know, we have taken much time. I don't want the video to be too lengthy and make us bore. So the last 2 column, we are to go and do that as an exercise. Or should we take one more? Okay, let's quickly take the, so that our exercise will just be one. Let's quickly take the 3rd column. The 3rd column, I can still manage the space down here. Let's quickly take the 3rd column. The 3rd column, the first kalima, the first word here consists of 3 haraf, 3 letters, lam, jim, and hamza. Lam, jim, and hamza. Lam plus jim plus hamza. So if you look at it, If you want to join it, lam, you join with jim like this. You put his dots here, you will not curve it down, then you put the hamza like this. So it's now what? Lam fataha la, jim fataha ja, la ja. Hamza fataha a, la ja a. This is how to write la ja a in Arabic. So the next one is ta, jim, and ra. Ta, jim, and ra. Ta plus jim plus ra. So this is how to write it. You put your ta, you put your jim, then you put your ra. This is ta, this is jim, this is ra. So ta fataha ta, ha fataha, jim fataha ja, ta ja, ra fataha ra, ta ja ra. This is how to write ta ja ra in Arabic. Hope you are following. Please ensure you are repeating after me. So the next one is what? Nun, tha, and ra. Nun, tha, and ra. Nun plus tha plus ra. If you want to join them, it's going to be like this. Nun, tha, and ra. This is nun fataha, tha fataha, and ra fataha. So nun fataha, na, tha, ra. By now you should be able to say the sound without calling the spelling on it, without spelling it, without hijab. You should be able to say na, sa, ra, na, sa, ra. So the next one, nun, sin, and jim. Nun, sin, and jim. Nun plus sin plus jim. They all have fatah. So without the hijab, this na, sa, ha, na, sa, ja. If it is ha, I would have said na, sa, ha. Na, sa, ja, na, sa, ja. This is how to write na, sa, ja. Nun, sin, ja. Jim will return its shape because it's the last sin. So na, sa, ja. Right? Okay. So the next one is going to be the letter, the word that consists of kha, dot, and ain. Kha, dot. So plus dot plus ain. So if you look at this one, kha, if you want to join it, kha fataha, da fataha, and kha da'a. This is how to write kha da'a. But instead of doing the big one like sin, you just do a small one. A what? A small one. Kha da'a. So ain now, since it's with a letter you want to join, it's going to be like this. So it's now going to be kha da'a. I hope we are getting it. So the next one is going to be sod, da, and ain. Sod, da, and ain. Sod plus da plus ain. So how do you join this one now? Sod like this. Then you join it with da. Then ain will stand alone because da cannot be join with any other. So it's now what? So, da, a. So, da, a. So the next one is going to be what? Hamza, kha, and zal. Hamza, kha, and zal. Hamza plus kha plus zal. So if you look at it, if you want to join, hamza cannot be joined with any letter, but kha can be joined with zal, right? So you are not going to have akhoda, akhoda. So you are going to have akhoda. No, akhaza, I mean. Is that. So, akhaza. So, the last but not the least, in the third row, so is going, sin, and la. Please, the fourth row is going to be an assignment. Ensure you do your assignment and get back to me. So, rosa, na, going, sin, plus lam. So if you want to join it, it's going to be, this is how to do Goin. Goin will look like, that's why Hamza you don't join. Because when you are doing Goin, you know it's supposed to go down like this. So you will now clean the lower part and bring it to join Sin, then Lam will now be attached to it. So that is what Gosala. Gosala. So I think this is where we are going to be calling it again for exercise 1. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. Ensure you practice very well. See you in the next lesson. Don't forget to do your assignment. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.